Alcatraz's most dangerous inmates. Alcatraz, the Rock, a name synonymous with inescapable confinement, but within those cold, unforgiving walls resided some of America's most notorious criminals. Their stories are a tapestry woven with threads of daring escapes, brutal violence, and ultimately tragic ends. These are the men who cemented Alcatraz's place in history, forever staining its legacy with their dark deeds. Prepare to delve into the lives of those who dared to challenge the Rock and the price they paid for their defiance. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Roy Gardner, a name that once echoed through the Pacific coast, synonymous with daring escapes and audacious heists. He was a charismatic figure, a criminal with a flair for the dramatic. His life of crime began as a gunrunner during the tumultuous Mexican Revolution. It was a dangerous trade, but it honed his skills and ignited a thirst for illicit gains. In 1920, Gardner orchestrated the robbery of a U.S. mail truck, a brazen act that amassed him a small fortune. This single act catapulted him into the ranks of America's most wanted. Gardner's true notoriety stemmed from his uncanny ability to escape from seemingly impenetrable prisons. He possessed a cunning intellect and an unwavering determination. On one occasion, he overpowered guards on a moving train, a feat that cemented his legend. The manhunt that followed turned him into a folk hero, a wanted criminal celebrated in whispers. Recaptured, he was imprisoned in Leavenworth and later Alcatraz. Even within the Rock's formidable walls, Gardner's spirit remained unbroken. He described Alcatraz as the toughest, hardest place in the world, a testament to its psychological and physical toll. Yet even here, he plotted and schemed, forever seeking a way out. Released in 1939 on parole, Gardner's freedom was short-lived. The weight of his past, the constant scrutiny, proved too much to bear. In 1940, he took his own life in a San Francisco hotel room, a tragic end for a man who had defied the law for so long. His suicide serves as a stark reminder of the psychological toll of a life steeped in crime. Franklin Morris, the mastermind behind one of Alcatraz's most audacious and enigmatic escapes, a man of exceptional intelligence and meticulous planning. Transferred to Alcatraz in 1960, Morris quickly assessed the prison's vulnerabilities. He saw not an impenetrable fortress, but a series of challenges to be overcome. He began plotting his escape with 4 other inmates, a clandestine operation fueled by desperation and a shared desire for freedom. Their plan was audacious, bordering on impossible. Morris and his accomplices stole tools, painstakingly chipping away at the concrete walls of their cells. They worked in secret, under the cover of darkness, each strike a testament to their unwavering resolve. They built a raft from stolen raincoats, meticulously sealing the seams to create a vessel capable of navigating the treacherous waters of the San Francisco Bay. They even crafted lifelike dummies to place in their beds, fooling the guards during nightly inspections. On June 11, 1962, Morris and his accomplices put their plan into action. They vanished into the night, leaving behind only the empty cells and the lingering scent of hope. A raft and personal items belonging to the escapees were later found in the bay. But Morris and his accomplices were never found, their fate shrouded in mystery. The official report concluded that they had drowned in the strong currents, their bodies lost to the unforgiving sea. But speculation persists, fueled by whispers and unanswered questions. Did they survive? Did they reach freedom? The fate of Franklin Morris and his fellow escapees remains one of Alcatraz's most enduring mysteries. Arthur "Doc" Barker, a member of the infamous Barker Karpus gang, a name synonymous with violence and terror during the Depression era. His criminal resume included murder, kidnapping, and robbery. Barker was a hardened criminal, a product of a brutal upbringing and a life steeped in lawlessness. He was ruthless and cunning, a dangerous adversary to anyone who crossed his path. He met his end during an escape attempt from Alcatraz, a desperate act that ultimately cost him his life. Barker's demise serves as a grim reminder of the lengths to which inmates would go to regain their freedom. His story highlights the desperation that permeated Alcatraz, the constant yearning for a life beyond the prison walls. It was a place where hope withered and despair flourished. James Whitey Bulger, a name that evokes images of organized crime, corruption, and ruthless violence. He was a notorious gangster, a master manipulator who ruled the streets of Boston for decades. Bulger began his criminal career with armed robbery, quickly establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with. His ruthlessness and ambition propelled him through the ranks of the criminal underworld. He was eventually sent to the Atlanta penitentiary, where he became embroiled in a controversial CIA experimental program. Bulger was allegedly given LSD as part of the program, a disturbing chapter in his already checkered past. Transferred to Alcatraz in 1959 after planning a prison escape, Bulger found himself confined within the rock's formidable walls. Even here, his criminal mind continued to churn, plotting and scheming. After his release in 1965, Bulger returned to Boston and rose to become the head of the Winter Hill Gang. He was eventually convicted of 11 murders and sentenced to 2 life sentences at the Florida Coleman Penitentiary. Bulger's story is a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity and the enduring power of organized crime. He was a man who lived by his own rules and ultimately paid the price for his transgressions. Clarence and John Anglin, brothers bound by blood and a shared life of crime. They were key players in the 1962 Alcatraz escape, forever linked to the mystery of the rock. Sent to Alcatraz following a bank robbery and attempted escapes from other prisons, the Anglin brothers were no strangers to confinement. But their desire for freedom burned brighter than ever. They used spoons and saw blades to painstakingly burrow through the cell walls, a slow and arduous process that required unwavering dedication. Their determination was fueled by the hope of a new life beyond the prison walls. They constructed a raft using raincoats, meticulously sealing the seams to create a vessel capable of navigating the treacherous waters of the San Francisco Bay. Their ingenuity and resourcefulness were remarkable. The Anglin brothers escaped with Frank Morris on June 11, 1962. Vanishing into the night along with their fellow conspirator. Their fate, like Morris's, remains shrouded in mystery. The official investigation concluded that they likely drowned in the bay, their bodies lost to the unforgiving currents. But legends of their survival persist, fueled by anecdotal evidence and unanswered questions. Did they make it to freedom? Did they start new lives in a distant land? The fate of the Anglin brothers remains one of Alcatraz's most enduring enigmas, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the allure of the unknown.